Hello everyone, welcome back to Slovak with Sam, and today we have another quick vocabulary lesson, this time on countries. So of course I had to tack on some grammar here. We already learned how to say where you're from, we learned about the verbs, but we didn't learn about how the nouns look. Well, we've already learned about noun gender, so this is going to be quite simple. Depending on which gender the noun of the country has, you will use a different ending. And the gender of a country can be very easily identified by the last letter. So if it ends with an O, it will be to, and that means it will be the neuter gender. If it ends in an A, it'll be ta, and so it will be the female gender, the feminine gender. And if it ends in a consonant, it will be ten, so it will be the masculine gender. And there you can also see the endings. When you say where you're from, you say you're from, and then the appropriate ending. So for example, Slovensko, som zo Slovenska, an a at the end. Then for female, ta Ukrajina, som z Ukrajiny. Ten Island, som z Islandu. Before we go over some notable exceptions, I would like to point out that when you look at the map of Europe that I've so handily got from Wikipedia, you'll see that many countries end in ko, and those are all going to be of the neuter gender. And you can already say that you're from them. So for example, Norsko, Norway, som z Norska. I would like to point out that some countries have two words in them, or multiple words. In Slovak, if they have two nouns there, they both have to be conjugated. A very nice example is Bosna a Herzegovina, Bosna and Herzegovina. These are both female nouns, and they will be conjugated, both of them, according to the example with Ukraine that I gave. So, z Bosny a Herzegoviny. Some notable exceptions. If you have countries that end in ia, they will change to ie. So, Australia, z Australie, similarly, Syria, zo Syrie, and then sometimes we have countries that have adjectives, such as the United Kingdom. So the United Kingdom will be Spojené kráľovstvo, and you will be from zo Spojeného kráľovstva. Now we haven't learned how to conjugate adjectives yet, or we haven't learned really anything about adjectives yet, so just bear with me. You'll have to learn those if you want to know those. Similarly, this can happen with female nouns as well, and those are, for example, Čierna Hora, z Čiernej Hory. That's Montenegro, by the way. So try it yourself. You have a few countries on screen right now. Pick a country and try conjugating it based on the rules that I gave you. I will be attaching in the description a PDF with all the countries of the world in Slovak, along with conjugations where they differ from this, since there are a lot of exceptions. However, even though there's a lot of exceptions, these exceptions generally fall into three categories, which are going to be discussed in the PDF. However, those are not for you to worry about yet grammatically, since most of the countries, definitely all of the common countries, will fall into these three cases. Most of the exceptions with country names come from names of countries like small tropical islands, smaller countries, lesser known countries, for whom it was not necessary to create a name, such as, Bielorusko for Belarus. We simply ported them over and sort of made the grammar match. For example, one of such countries is Tuvalu. Tuvalu actually doesn't conjugate at all in Slovak. We say som z Tuvalu. And all of the other 7 cases in Slovak will simply say the word Tuvalu. And there are a few other countries that have such exceptions. However, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next proper grammar video. Bye!